So I'm back with another, I guess, cosplay story time. Mostly it's not really a story time, it's more of opinion with some story times for demonstration that I never even talked about. So I was scrolling on TikTok and what popped up on my For You page was talking about cosplay and roleplay, and that you shouldn't expect cosplayers to be roleplayers at a convention. And the comments are diverse somewhat, but cosplay is, the original meaning was costume, roleplay, cosplay. So when people come up to you and act like you're the character, that's kind of what you're pretending to be, even for just a short moment to me. So I never hold in I never can act like the character. Always had a hard time doing that. But small instances, when I cosplay Sun, some Five Nights at Freddy's security breach cosplayer yelled out, "Son, why aren't you in the daycare center?" And I wasn't thinking, I was just because I'm on break. That's, because I was the human version of Sun. But that was a small interaction. When I was Red from Animal Crossing, somebody walked up to me and said, "You sewed me a bad painting." And I went, "I have never sewed a bad painting in my life." And then I went back to the normal. I don't think people should hold, but small instances isn't bad. But because somebody is well, if you don't like role playing, maybe you should wear a badge. And they're well, why should I? Because cosplay is costume roleplay. It's fine if you just want to be in costume and you don't want to roleplay, or you're just not feeling it. But if you don't want to do roleplay at all, zero, then you probably should have a button or pin saying, "I don't roleplay." Because conventions is a giant role-playing area. And that's just my opinion on it. And I don't know when this video is coming out in October. As I said in other videos, I film these usually close within succession of each other. And I plan on posting this video somewhere in October, probably before even I post some other videos. But I just wanted to say that because even in other videos I talked about role-playing just for a moment. Every time I'm Taco, "Are you Taco from TV?" "Yes, I am." The time that I was in a masquerade and I was Taco and I wasn't really feeling role-playing. And a person came up, they acted like I was Taco. Even when I wasn't feeling like Taco would gossip. They were trying to get me to gossip, and I just didn't, because that's not who I am. I'm not that good. But and that's what I was Taco's just chilling tonight. Doesn't want to get into this mess. Because that's actually is something that kinda he would say. But I stayed in character for just a little bit until they left. Or until they figured out I'm not roleplay, really. I'm genuinely am tired. So that's my thought on roleplay. I'm just going to, instead of stopping the video, we're just going to go talk to the other thing that I want to talk about. And the reason why this video is going to be posted sometime in October, it's Halloween. Because I love Halloween. And I've been seeing a bunch of people cosplaying for the first time, asking questions, and it's Halloween is big time to get costume pieces too. Costume stores Party City is shutting down, Joanne Fabrics is shutting down, and by the time this video is, they won't be around. And I was just I'm so sad about that. But Halloween is around, and that's a great time for especially beginner cosplayers to get some basics black thigh-high socks or knee-high socks, white knee-high socks. I got Bug Red's costume was his the ears and the tail with the fox tail and fox ears was a Halloween costume. Things like that. Gloves are always thing. My petticoat, which is the fluffiness underneath my American McGee's Alice skirt, and my maid outfit. Halloween, 100%. Things like that, and just going to the dollar store and going to Walmart is cheap. I was at a convention and we're talking about I'm a thrift store cosplayer. Go to the thrift store, you can buy nice, well, this is a little wrinkled because I just randomly picked it up, nice button-up shirts for up to $5, maybe $6, if they're that. I think I paid like $2 or $3 for this one. And you can get pieces to change into other things, fabrics. Again, Red from Animal Crossing, he has an apron. That was a scrub top that I bought and cut to make an apron out of. Just need a little bit of sewing, a little bit of paint. You can find amazing things. I found a foam shield at there in the toys section. You can find, sometimes you can just find costume pieces. Like last time I went to the thrift store, I found a Wonder Woman top. And I found boot covers. And it really is amazing what you can find during Halloween and thrifting in general. And like I've been cosplaying for Halloween as well. Like I've done Rhea Pecora, season 1 version, and I've done Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family. I did Roger Rabbit one year, did Luigi, and a funny story happened when I was younger. My hair is very long, and I dyed it black. I literally dyed it like a couple of days before Halloween. Somebody thought it was a wig. How many times my hair was mistaken for a wig is kind of funny, because that was the first time, and the second time was later on, a couple years later, and I had just freshly dyed my hair. So, as anybody will know, you get dyed around your roots and stuff. You sometimes stain yourself. So I'm wearing a headband to hide all that. And a person walks up to me, and we were at a restaurant, fast food restaurant, and they walk up to me like, me and my co-workers were wondering, is that real or fake? Because you have the headband. And I was like, it's 100% real. You know, pulled on it, and then like I lifted up the headband going, it's real. Because despite what this wig is, my hair grows down. But so this is those are my story times. And I just wanted to make this video because I thought about that and I was like, I want to include that in there. So have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you in the other cosplay videos. Bye bye.